with Tij Iginla of the Kelowna Rockets. Tij, hey, welcome to Kelowna, man. Good to see you in Rockets colors. Tell me a little bit about, what training camp has been like and just your first kind of few months within the Rockets organization and coming home too, right? Lake Country guy. And what's it been like for you in Kelowna since arriving with the Rockets?
It's been spectacular so far. I honestly couldn't really ask for like a much better experience. They've welcomed me in so much, and I already feel like I already feel like one of the guys, and I haven't even been here for more than a few weeks already.
A lot of young guys on the Kelowna roster too. I mean, does that kind of help that you go to a new environment and there's a lot of kind of prominent players on that roster that are your age, maybe a year older as well, that you can kind of really mesh with?
Yeah, a little bit. I think typically, no matter what age guys are, they're nice guys usually. So I love all the guys from the rookies to the older guys. But yeah, people would say like we got a younger bit of a team that's bit on the bit of a on the younger side, but I think I don't think like that'll be too much of an issue. Hopefully, we can just come together and just play some good hockey.
What's camp been like? Tell me a little bit about what it's been like to get back on the ice and kind of get acclimatized here. I mean, playing with a new team and kind of new line mates and whatnot. But tell me a little bit about just the anticipation level of the new season and just how it's been on the ice at camp.
Yeah, it's gone fast. It's been super fun. We've played a lot of games, practices, all that stuff. So I think we're all just ready to get going, and can never come soon enough.
When you look at this Rockets group, I know it's certainly a fairly new group for you to be a part of, but what would you say are some of the strengths of your team that you've noticed here over the past few weeks since arriving?
I'd say I'd say I really like the way that we think offensively, kind of our some of our offensive instincts and the way we can do some damage in the offensive zone and things like that. And I think as we continue to go forward here and come together more and more, I think we'll just get better in all areas for sure.
Tell me a little bit about what makes Andrew Crystal such a special player now that you've had a chance to kind of get to know him a little bit.
He's awesome. He's amazing. He's a really good player. Great edges. I played with him on his line a little bit in training camp, and just wherever I am on the ice, he's gonna be able to find me. If I'm open, then he's gonna get me the puck. So he's an awesome player to play with, and yeah, and one of the things about him, he's a great guy too. So it's great to see when a really good player is also a really good guy for sure.
I asked your head coach, Chris Millette, about this, and I want to ask you as well. I mean, you had the experience of kind of being part of the atmosphere in the Memorial Cup and through a WHL championship run last year in Seattle, Tej. In a new environment, in a new place. I mean, what kind of lessons can you bring to this Rockets group, being the only guy really on the team as far as skaters are concerned that's been part of a deep playoff run in this league, and maybe lessons that you can teach these guys about just maybe some of the adversity you come through over the course of a season, and just the fact of working toward a goal and being working toward a common goal, really.
Yeah, it was definitely a good experience to get for sure, and yeah, hopefully I can be a guy that there's a leader, and the team leans on when things get tough, and then hopefully I can kind of share some of that experience and help us to guide us in the direction to win some games.
My last one for you, Tej, it's NHL Draft 2024 all of a sudden that we're starting to talk about, right? And, you look at some names around the league like yourself and Catton in Spokane, who we spoke to a couple of days ago, as, some of the guys that are going to get a little bit of extra attention from scouts over the course of the season. When you think about that, I mean, how prepared are you to maybe deal with a little bit of extra noise? How excited are you to be going through this experience for the first time in your career? I'm sure it's something that you've kind of been working your whole life for, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. You always, as a kid, you look forward to getting drafted, hopefully, obviously, and you look forward to the day that you're up on that stage. So I'm really excited. It's still early, obviously, but I'm super excited to start to go into kind of like the draft year processes and things like that.
I know it's a lot of noise, a lot of hype, right? But is it just a case of, for you personally, just controlling what you can control kind of day in, day out?
Yeah, definitely. That's always, you always want to focus on what you can control and just kind of keep playing your game, and you can't really let things that outside the sheet of ice affect you too much, you know?